What's going on? It's your boy FabulousRae here with another installment of the FabulousRae Gaming channel. If you have not, if this is your first time, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm pretty sure you can check out my other videos and stuff like that. And I know it's been a minute. It's been since December of last year, but I'm back. I'm back. I have returned. I've just been doing stuff with work and just kind of, just taking a break. I feel like you just gotta take a break and like live life every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like just doing that. So I'm also on Twitch now. I haven't started streaming yet, but I will soon. So start seeing that. Go check me out at FabulousRae Gaming. And anywho, I am going to jump into this game. Get this started. Okay, so we got Syracuse versus Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. I did my little spin, so I landed on Syracuse going against Louisiana Tech. So yeah, how have y'all been? How's life? There's a lot that's happened, both in the world and in social media. Got Luka and LeBron, who I've been wanting to see like physically play, but they haven't came to where I'm at. And then stupid president making stupid moves affecting everybody, but apparently billionaires. Just a lot going on. I do want to say there's something that happened the other day. It's probably like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. I went grocery shopping, right? Should be nothing wrong with doing that. Everybody grocery shops. It's just the fact of like, at this point, which I mean will affect kind of how I guess jobs going at this point. But I went to Walmart. All I went to do is just go buy some milk, right? I think that and like a piece of gum. Why is it that, and mind you, it's like probably 7 p.m. Why are these self-checkouts shut down? You telling me I can't just go get my milk and bounce in less than 5 minutes? I gotta go to someone who gonna ring me up. Like, what are we doing? So I go and there's like 3 lines, and one is like short, but people are like leaving that line, and I'm wondering why. I'm like, well, if it's short, I would think they'd want to stay in it. There's a family who has maybe 4 carts at the front that the ladies. I'm like, oh, so they're just holding up the line and everyone's going to the longer lines. And I get it. I mean, I wouldn't know, because I don't have a family, like how much that would be grocery shop. But 4 carts is a lot for, and mind you, it's like a wife, husband, and 3 kids. So, I mean, I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do to feed them kids and yourself. But 4 carts, and like, it got to the point where they were swiping stuff, and I guess they didn't have enough money, so they're like, oh, I guess we'll put some stuff back. And whatnot. But it's like, now this poor lady who already swiped the items that they were returning has to then now take it off the thing. And I'm like, this is insane. And I waited probably 20 minutes behind them. And I was like, granted, I mean, the longer lines didn't move any faster because they were already long. But it was like, if the self-checkout was open, like, I didn't have to deal with that. I wouldn't have to deal with that. But for some reason, y'all just wanted to shut down for no reason. That don't make no sense to me. I want to talk about online dating, right? And I just want y'all's opinion on if you like mess with it, like you would prefer to go on a dating app and try to find love, or just meet someone face to face. Let me know what you prefer. Personally, I prefer the latter. I'd like to meet someone face to face because I just feel like you just already get a better genuine connection. Plus, of course, You're seeing body language, you're seeing the full person. I mean, granted, people are posting pictures of themselves on the app, but and then you're kind of already getting a feel for that person up face to face versus online. You don't know their intentions. I mean, they might state, "Oh, I'm here to date" or whatever, but maybe they want to do something else, or they like, "Oh, I want a long-term relationship," but they really just want, FBW. If you know what that means, you know what that means, um, and stuff like that. And it's just crazy nowadays because, of course, now with AI being how it is, you can get tricked. I would say more on the male side, you can get tricked into thinking you about to get a baddie that don't exist. Like, imagine your confidence of like, oh, like look at this girl, bro. You showing her off to the homies and all that, just to be like, dang, she ain't real. She ain't real. That's like, I never understand why y'all underthrow. You know the route. I follow a YouTuber who he occasionally, does some stuff on. I mean, not does some stuff, but some people send him stuff on YouTube of like what to talk about. And it's getting crazy to the point of like how people are now, they just give up on love in general and like, well, I'm gonna go follow or subscribe AI's social media or quote unquote OnlyFans. Somebody is behind the scenes racking up money. Like, you know what kind of individual you have to be to pay for someone that isn't real, that someone is secretly making behind the scenes, just stacking up bread. I couldn't imagine your side hustle being like, yeah, I maintain uh Jennifer's account and stuff when Jennifer doesn't exist. Like, that's insane to me. Of you just being like, it is what it is. Just because you can't find love, bro. There, as of course people always say, there's someone out there for you. Plenty of fish in the sea. Don't give up, but don't be looking at no artificial booty, thinking, "Amen." Like, it's real. No, it's not, bro. It's not. You need to go touch grass. Walk outside. Go on a roller coaster, okay? Look, go bird watching. I don't care, bro. Just do something. Besides just being inside cooped up all day looking at Jennifer like, man, I wish I could have you. You can't have her because she ain't real. She's not real, bro. She don't even belong to the street. She belongs to the technology. She belongs to the phone. Like, oh wow. Thanks for not doing your job. Like, I get it at some point in my life, because I had tried the online dating, thing at some point. Just to like do a test on like which platform is quote unquote the best. Because I will for sure say, I don't know why people still use Tinder. Tinder, I mean, of course, if you're just trying to mess around, then go ahead. By all means, pick that. At least me, I would like to, be in an actual relationship. Hence, I use the real ones of like, I've used Bumble, I think Hinge, and then I use like a black people. I don't know what that one's called, to be honest with you. I didn't like how it was, so I gave up on it. But, even though I didn't get any results of like what I expected from my experiment, doesn't mean I just gave up. I still tried. And again, I feel like in person is a whole lot better. Because in all aspects, you're checking them out already face to face, seeing what they look like, how they dress themselves, their manner, their tone, and all that. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on that whole ordeal. So I'll give you a little piece of what I did today in the morning. Even though it was only like, it really all happened less than 30 minutes. I had to go to the courthouse to dismiss something. I know they'd be like, what you going to court for? Hey, relax. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm innocent. I had an incident back in December, last you seen me, where I got a roller stop sign, and they were like, hey, take defensive driving, or if I want to pay $200, I was like, I will gladly take defensive driving. Did that. I submitted it, right? And for those, did he just brushed me off, bro? Anywho, for those who live in Texas, I submitted it that one day, the 2 days that it snowed. I submitted it the day before because I mean I know we had talked. Everyone was like, "Oh, it might snow," all that. Submitted the day before it snowed, right? To the email they gave me. Did that. Then like last week, I get something in the mail. Hey, you need to come to court, dog. I'm like,
hold up. Wait a minute.
Ain't no way I need to go to court. And I look and I'm reading and they're like, we never received it. I'm like, bruh. Nobody could go back and look in the record of like, oh, we got this on this date and all that. Y'all didn't even, it didn't even seem like they tried to look. Cause it's been a whole, I submitted in January. It's April now. It was a whole 3 months. Y'all just was like, nah, he ain't submitted. Nah, he need to come to court.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Anywho, go to court, and then it was really just like a clerk, whatever, and I just gave her my stuff, and she was like, oh, you good, dismissed. I'm like, of course, but that's a waste of my time having thankfully the court's like right down the street from my house. But imagine if I live further. I wouldn't want to have to drive 30 minutes for something that only lasted 5 minutes. Like, not saying make it worth my time, but you know, whatever. So then I went to go pick up a package of something. I don't know why, but it seems like all my packages that can't fit in my mailbox, instead of just leaving it on my porch, they like, oh, we gonna mail it to some random CVS down the street. And I'm like, mind you, and this one's like maybe 5 miles away. I'm like, why? Just put it on my porch. There's no reason I should have to keep going to this location specifically to pick up one thing of mail. And every time at the CVS, no offense, but they slow as hell. They act like they never picked up not picked up. Dang. If you don't get him, okay. But they be acting like, even though they have tons of packages everywhere, they're like, you know, I'm like, come on, bro. It's CVS. I know y'all are really just there for medical stuff. So get my package right. Then I go do, I went to Discount Tire because I thought I might need to get my tires rotated. Didn't have to, so let me go. Then I got my oil change, right? So there's this new oil change spot near my house. I will say they are way more quicker and way more efficient than Take 5. I don't know where you go to get your oil change. Maybe that's just one brand in particular, but they are more quicker. But the thing is, it's like manned by one person. I guess maybe if they have a lot of people, then 2 people are there. For that time, that one person was just on their phone, like dawdling at and I'm like, I mean, I could honk and be like, hey, yo, I'm here, or whatever on that. Shoot. Gosh. Okay. I'm starting not to like this defense. They're trying. I mean, they should. They're a football team. You don't just give up. They are giving me the business right now. Yeah, I'm like, so I went to the office of like where that person's dawdling and stuff and tapped on the door. I just tapped, but she looked so pissed off. I was like, I mean, you got to be on the lookout for. I get it. Like, if business is slow, yeah, you could just chill. But it's not my fault in particular that you're not able to see me because of how you're positioned. So I was like, you know, but. And then that's all I've done for today. Wow, you did all that to miss the field goal. Great job, you jackass. Going back to the dating apps, right? This is one coworker from my job. I don't know her. I know her name, but I don't know her specifically. I have never spoken to her. I seen her just walking about. I'm like, you know how you just see someone, you're like, oh, okay, you know, they cute. Like, maybe next time I'll go talk to them or something like that. I was on my dating app because I just open it up just randomly, just see who I mess. I mean, of course, I'm more of an in-person guy, so I do my best work in, you know, face to face. You know, like, okay, maybe next time I see her, I'll try to spit some game or something. But ever since then, I have not seen her. And I'm like, yo, it just out of the blue on my dating app, I'm just swiping. Shawty pop up. I'm like, hey, yo, is this a sign? So it was like, what, maybe 2 days ago. So I swiped, shot my shot, whatever. Now I still haven't heard nothing, but you know, I'm just trying to keep my options open. Of course, still I'm not just dependent on her. But it's like crazy how you see. I just happened to see her, just noticed she was my type, and then of course initially thinking I will try to talk to her in person, and yet the chance of me talking to her online pops up. I just thought that was kind of crazy because, like, in what way? And then I had like mentioned it to my boss, and he was like, bro, he's like, yo phone might be on some like it might be on some like distance thing of like who you know distance wise. But I'm like, it's crazy because I didn't see her pop up when I was at work. She popped up when I was at home. I live almost an hour, maybe a little extra 30 minutes away from work. So, but maybe, of course, because maybe Hinge did work of like, oh, y'all in the same area, y'all both single, show each other, maybe. But I don't know. I thought that was kind of crazy, to be honest. March Madness, right? I will go ahead and apologize to Houston fans if you're watching. What the hell happened with that last like, and I can't even really say nothing in particular because I didn't watch any March Madness at all. I was just happening to see who won, like on social media and stuff. Like, oh, this team won, this team won. So I was like, okay, you know, Houston's making a good run. Houston's making a good run. I don't, of course, want to say anything bad because I didn't want to put that out in the universe. I'm a fellow Houstonian. I like to see teams from where I'm from succeed. You know, maybe besides the Texans because I'm not a Texas fan. But Rockets, cool. You know, Astros, all for it. Dynamo, so U of H, you know, cool. I'm like, go ahead and do your thing. Go ahead and ball out because Houston's gonna go a little wild, as it already is from time to time. And I just happened to look at ESPN because my mom's watching the highlights, and I'm like, so who won? And she's just like, well, watch, it's gonna show, so we're watching. And I saw that last play.
Cryer, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, sharp. He walked, he can't touch it, he can't. 1 second, and it's over.
And I mean, and I don't want to dog too much because you are a terrible quarterback. I'm sorry, but with that, I'm like, dog, you have to pass. Either pass or shoot it. You can't, like, at least try to draw a foul. That's like one of your best chances, possibly. Like, try to shoot, get fouled, or pass the ball and someone else can hit that. And of course, my mom, very technical, was like, well, they could have just went to the paint, get a layup, which of course, that's possible too. That is possible. But, you know, I feel like with games nowadays, of course, to make it exciting and just for everything going on, people don't think clearly and just go for three all the time. I did feel as that hurt, like in the last few seconds of the game, you pull some like that, because you know, for people who had they March Madness bracket sheets and was like, Houston's going, I know they're sick to their stomach, absolutely sick to their stomach of what transpired on that. But yeah, I did think that was kind of crazy. I was like, bruh, there's no way. But it always happens. It always happens. One team always has to go through that sad misfortune. This is big knowledge right here. Big football knowledge. Um, big football knowledge. Ooh. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, ooh, it's too late because I'm like, he's out of bounds. But nope, he caught it. All right, now defense. We've been slacking all this game. I mean, I think we got one, maybe two punts. But this is game time. This is where we lock in. It's time to be big play right here. Big play. Big play. I don't want to use him as a QB spot because I need everybody. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Defense. Step up. Step up. All right. Now, if we just get this extra score in, and I'll even take a field goal if I need to. Oh, wow. He absolutely laid him out. Jeez. You saw that extra flip? Okay. I don't know if he's a good runner, but touchdown. Here we go. Yeah, at this point it's game over. It was game over. I ain't gonna lie. They was doing a good job for a team that I don't really know about. Y'all was kicking butt, but that was where y'all messed up right there. Question mark. Yes, sir. You could have got that off. I'm gonna try this again. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I'm almost about to hand it off, and I didn't think I'd be able to get that pass off. But that's nice. That's nice. What the is that mascot? What are you supposed to be? An orange? And then hitting the flip on him. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, mascot, but you're breaking it down all right. You weird looking orange. So, all right. Well, that's that. 41-24 Syracuse. Even though Louisiana Tech did give me a run for my money, because I was hoping this would be a blowout. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Comment what you liked about the game. If you want me to play any other videos and about online dating and face-to-face, all that I talked about today. Check out me on Twitch. Once I start streaming there, I'll probably start doing it on the next video that I record here. So If you see kind of the same thing, but if it's like uncut there and cut here, then that's probably what it'll be. But yeah, please make sure to like, subscribe. Hope y'all having a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.